Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Hope you're doing great this morning, having a good day wherever you are on the planet. It's a lovely day here. I just enjoy the early mornings. I've been waking up early every day, about 5:30 or 5 o'clock. And I used to always kind of turn over and just go back to sleep for a bit. But now I just say, oh, I'm awake, I'm alive. Let's get out of bed and do something, get up and have a walk or do some work done early. And are you an early riser? I really enjoy the early mornings, and of course now that the it's getting darker, it's actually still quite dark until maybe 8 o'clock. So anyway, it's another beautiful day though. So I hope you're well. I've got a cup of tea this morning. It's a really unusual one. I was I've been traveling a little bit lately, and I picked up these tea bags. I think it was in Amsterdam, and basically they are based on an Indian philosophy of body types. I don't know whether you're familiar with this or not, but basically in Ayurvedic medicine, which is Indian medicine, there are three body types. There's Vata, which is sort of high energy, active, very, high energy. There's lots of characteristics. I won't go into all of them. But anyway, the second is Pitta, which is kind of one that's fueled by food. Like it loves food, it loves energy, but it's more there's more of a strength to it than just high energy. The other one is Kapha, and Kapha is kind of the grazer. It's the kind of person that like grazes with food and nibbles and eats a lot and maybe a little bit overweight, but less energetic. So these are the three. I mean, I've really probably not done a very good job of describing those, but those are the three kind of body types. And this tea is for people who have a Vata tendency. And of course, people have mixtures. Like you're never just one thing or another. It's kind of like being an introvert or an extrovert. You're really always a bit of a blend. So, but anyway, the tea is for Vata, and it's sort of in Indian medicine, they give you foods and medicines that match your body type. So this is for Vata people. Now, I actually don't know if I'm a Vata or not. I've done some online tests, just to check it out. And I'm always like equally all three. Anyway, it's kind of fun. It's an interesting way of thinking about diet, and a lot of people are, very interested in the Ayurvedic diet, and it's mostly vegetarian, and just has a lot of interesting spices and herbs, and fascinating. Anyway, that's my tea for today, my Vata tea. So I hope you've got a cup of tea or coffee yourself, and it matches your personality, and let's just have a nice morning together. So I don't know what you've got planned for today, whether you're going out to do some shopping or you're going to just stay at the house and or visit with friends. But Andrea Flumer wrote an article that I wanted to share with you because it's kind of reflects my attitude to shopping, and maybe it does yours as well. Now Andrea says, do you avoid shopping? She calls it, are you lazy? But really what she's saying is you just get very bored or just not interested in the shopping experience. So a couple of things. I think the first thing she talks about, though, that's interesting is the fashion industry in general is really geared around creating insecurity. It wants to make all the decisions for you. What colors you should wear, what shapes are in fashion, what trends are current. The industry wants to keep control of you because then you will spend more money. Even though you may have a gazillion items in blue, you haven't got the shade of blue. It's a very interesting dynamic, and I actually spend a lot of time window shopping and looking at clothes. I'm a great marketing person. I like how people present their items and their goods, and I can see how the trends come in by the seasons, by just what's popular in magazines, what celebrities are wearing. Interesting stuff. Anyway, they want control of your decisions, so don't give it to them. You know who you are. Know what clothes you like the Ayurvedic tradition. Know what your body type is. Know what your preferences are, and then you won't have to, be swayed by their suggestions and their recommendations and their pressure to buy this particular length of pant or this particular type of scarf. So cut your time and your budget. You don't have to make shopping a stressful thing. If you buy fewer, high quality if you can, but buy things that are going to last because you are going to like them. I mean, as much as the fact that they should be good quality material, but also that you are not going to get bored with them. You know, pick things that you think you'll really get good use out of. You know, you're really going to wear. Now, I don't know about you, but I just mentioned I do like to go window shopping. We don't have any shopping malls here in my town. So like you don't go inside the shopping mall and you know, like go inside a lit mall and walk around different levels. They're just, the shops are just kind of all on the ground and you walk from one to the other, and kind of like the outlet malls in the States, you know, they're just shops. But I found if you don't like shopping in those shopping malls that can be really high energy and super, I don't know, distracting and hard to find things in your size, for example, to actually look for boutique shops too. You know, little boutique shops that sell things that, you know, where the buyer has bought things that they know their audience would like. And so when you go in there, they've got the right sizes, they've got the colors that they know that you like. And, you know, just shop from boutiques. Also markets. I love markets. And when I lived in London, I used to go all the time to Portobello Market in Notting Hill, and I found some of the most beautiful clothes in those, you know, those piles where they put like, you know, 100 t-shirts or 100 sweaters, and you just have to dig through. Really, really fun. But I love that kind of market shopping. So that's another thing to think about. Now, another challenge that we have with shopping these days is that everything is in magazines, online, tempting you. And of course, the way that Google Ads work, and I'm sure you know all of this, is that if you're searching online for purple sweater, the next thing you know, you'll see a purple sweater ad mysteriously pop up on your computer when you're actually typing an email, and it will be like, oh, purple sweater sale today, and off you go. To the fashion, online fashion, or magazines, if you still do magazines, same thing. They just know what you're looking for. They know the trends. They have the data. And also Instagram. I mean, I actually love Instagram. I love Pinterest. Do you? I mean, it's, to me, lots of ideas and fun pictures. And you do get ideas how to put things together. But, you know, just don't forget that the people who are doing these Instagram videos and pictures are not real people. Well, I mean, they are real people, of course, but they have hairdressers and stylists and makeup artists and everybody looking after them. So they are really, you know, the product of a consumer world. They're not the people that have just, you know, dashed after the bus and you know, forgot to put their mascara on this morning, and you know, they're people that are very choreographed in their style. So be aware of that, and don't compare yourself. As Andrea says, don't compare yourself to fiction, because it's fiction. And you know, I think it's really important that you know how important to you dressing up and being stylish is. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it's basically if you don't really care that people judge you or make an assumption about you or assess you in the first few seconds, then don't worry about it. Just wear what you like. Honestly, just do what you enjoy, and make your shopping experience not stressful by trying to be something that you're not. Just be who you are. Now, if you, however, do recognize the fact that people will judge you or they will make an assessment of you in the first, say, 7 seconds after they see you, it's just human nature. It's just the way we do it. You know, we maybe check people's eyes. We look at their clothes, maybe makeup if you're into that, and you make an assessment. And it's not fair at all, but it's just what it is. It's how people you know, make decisions about engagement, and it's just our world. It's just not even our world. It's just our human nature to check people out and assess their compatibility with us. You know, how similar they are to us. You know, whether they're going to be friends, whether they're friendly. So in those first 7 seconds, if you don't want to make a judgment, then don't bother. But if you do, be conscious of that. I mean, one thing that I notice people, for example, people notice my little necklaces. And I know I love that because I love necklaces and I love that you notice them. But you also notice, like, you know, a scarf, if I change the scarf. So there's certain things that some people will watch and make a judgment right away. That's a creative person. That's a fun person who likes jewelry. That's a person that's more sedate, that's more sophisticated. Whoa, that person's lovely and casual, love her style. So it's just that kind of thing to be aware of. Another thing that we do think about a lot, of course, is how our relationship with clothing in general, and whether we've gained a little bit of weight, and we see that beautiful jacket, and we look at it, and it goes, medium, large, and no extra large, and we love that jacket, and we really, really want it. It does suit our personality. But the fashion industry doesn't really play that game. They don't think that women over 60, I'm generalizing, don't generally think that women over 60 want to try the new beautiful fashions, the lovely colors that are out there. So they don't make large. Now, I must admit, I am so impressed with Zara. I think honestly, if I had one shop that I could buy all my clothes from, I would buy it from Zara. I love Zara. And when I went in recently, they had they're very into, of course they're trendy. Right now it's flowers and embroidery and velvet and it's just pearls and adornments. But the thing that was cool is that I went to look at a dress. It was just a very simple blue, teal blue dress. And it was like, I looked at the size, small, medium, large, extra large, XXL. Now, truly, XXL is probably like a 16, which is not that big, but at least they're showing some signs now, and they were testing it out, I think, because when I went online, I did want to try that dress in an XX large because I'm big hipped and I'm not a little size 12, and I went to order it and it was sold out online in XXL. So I think that's a message to them. There are women that go in those shops that are over 60, over 50, who have put a little bit of weight around their waist or maybe gotten a little bit, bigger than they were when they were young. It's just an idea. Regardless of body shape, I hope the fashion industry responds to that. But just don't beat yourself up. I actually did try a dress on the other day and it didn't fit. And I was really kind of hard on myself. Like, you keep saying, Margaret, that you're going to lose weight. And it's harder than it sounds, although I am doing good. I mean, I'm eating healthy, I'm staying well. That's all that matters to me, honestly. But anyway, don't feel like the fashion industry has forgotten you, or you can feel that because they have. But don't worry about it. There's enough really great fashion around, and there's some amazing fashion bloggers now, some that write for us, and some that, Andrea is one of them, Jodie Filigomo, lots of really cool, Penelope Whiteley, people who write and talk about fashion in a positive way. So I like that. And so recognize your unique style, your coloring, the things that really, really resonate with you, and build a kind of a uniform around that. A lot of people like black, as a base, and then they go from there. So don't be depressed about shopping. Don't say that you're lazy. Just say that you just have a different priority for shopping these days. Get out there, create a functional, attractive, beautiful wardrobe, and just go out there and have fun with your life. Most important. So love what you wear and love yourself. My little mantra for today. Hope you had a really, really good day today, that you go out, if you do some shopping, keep that in mind. Just enjoy the process and kind of tune into who you are and buy something that really resonates for you. Okay, everyone. Well, I hope you have a great, great day. I'd like to leave you comments in the section below on a question. Basically ask you, do you find that you are not lazy, but that you're not so into shopping anymore, that you prefer to put your attention elsewhere? Really be interested in your attitude to shopping right now. Okay, everyone, well, have a fabulous day. Go out and do something fun for yourself. Go for a walk. Enjoy your day, and I'll speak to you all again really, really soon. Bye-bye for now.